Hello, my name is Stephanie Athill, and I'm one of the faculty members that's teaching in the Health and Healing 2 stream. On behalf of the faculty team, I just wanted to create and post a short video to help you know where to access the final exam within our Blackboard shell. So when you go into your Blackboard shell, in the next few days, what you will actually see pop up is a new content link at the bottom called Final Exam. What you will do is you will click on that link for final exam and it will open into a folder. The day of the exam, you will see that there are links within this folder that will become available. Please note that these links will not be available in advance of the exam. So if you go in the next few days, you will see that this folder is blank, and that is normal. Therefore, on the 16th at 9 o'clock, when your gerontology exam begins, you will see the following first link become available, okay? And you will read the information available here about the exam, okay? You will then click on the link to enter. Same with the maternal infant exam at 11 o'clock on the same day. That exam will become available to you and the link will be available, and you will click on the link to enter the exam. When you enter into the link, you will see the instructions, the description, the amount of time, and then you can read through these to be able to get ready to begin the exam. Okay. What you will see here is a description, so please read through it, your instructions. It's a time test. You will have an hour and 30 minutes per section, so an hour and 30 minutes for gerontology and an hour and 30 minutes for maternal infant. What you will see here is the amount of time written. If you're an accommodated student, this is where you need to check to make sure that the accommodation has been applied appropriately. Once you have looked through all of that, you can then scroll down and click continue. So you will click continue here, and that will take you into the exam. Okay. So again, the test information will come up, okay? And if you scroll down, you will enter into the questions and you will be able to select the appropriate answer to each of the questions before moving on to the next. Please be aware that once you submit a question and move to the next, you will not be permitted to backtrack within the exam. So please make sure that you answer all of your questions appropriately before moving on to the next question. The other thing I wanted to just point out to you is that your course faculty will have posted information about the exam in the announcements section on Blackboard, okay? And the message will look like this, okay? So remember, this exam is worth 40% of your final mark, okay? And it consists of 2 sections, a gerontology section and a maternal infant section, and each section is written separately. The gerontology will be written on April 16th at 9 o'clock. And the maternal infant section will follow that on April 16th at 11 o'clock. Okay? Each exam will have a total of 70 questions, and you will have an hour and a half or 90 minutes to complete each of the sections in the exam. Okay? The grade will then be total, and you will see a final exam grade out of 140 marks. Please also see that there has been guidelines and expectations for online exams that apply for all BSCN students in all courses in this program. Those, of course, have been posted within your course Blackboard shell, so if you haven't read those, please do so in advance of the exam. If we look at the specific details about the exam, for maternal infant, again, 70 questions, okay? Think about the content in relation to how the nurse would support caring for the patient and their baby throughout pregnancy. So thinking about prenatal care during labor and birth, and in that postpartum period, which also includes care not only of mom, but of baby in terms of infant assessment and infant nutrition. So how do we support mother to achieve a healthy pregnancy? What are the nursing assessments that we complete at each of these different periods? And how do you know the difference between the normal versus those abnormal findings that you would be looking for? Okay. So again, it's the application of the content that you're going to be studying to do. And that's very, very similar to the way the gerontology portion is set up. Again, 70 questions, okay? Think about how you focused on wellness and considering that functional consequences model. So each of the different systems that you've studied, vision, hearing, skin, mobility, cognition, etc. What are some of those normal age-related changes that the older adult might experience? What also are some of the different risk factors that would actually have an impact on their ability to function? Think about too how you would assess this problem or concern. What are some of those tools that you've used during the assessment of that client? Consider some of the nursing strategies and interventions that the nurse would use to support improved functioning. So again, you're studying to be able to apply that content. So that's just a few details about the exam. I just wanted to, on behalf of the whole faculty team, thank you guys for a wonderful semester. We have really enjoyed working with you. And if you have any questions about any of this, please feel free to reach out to your course faculty in advance of the exam. Good luck.